Good day, everyone. My name is Kezi Elyambon from the SA1C. In behalf of my group mates, I am tasked to present to you our research proposal entitled The Deficiency of Farmers' Skills in Current Production and its Effects to Their Financial Status. But before anything else, I would like to present to you first the definition of terms. First is the financial status. It refers to the financial aspects of pertaining to farm business or how farmers manage their agricultural finances. Corn production, it refers to the farmer's economic production in farming. Deficiency of farmers' financial status refers to the farmers as a lack of financing in managing their agricultural purposes, such as purchasing fertilizers, salary, and labors. According to Dewey and Tamata, to most people it's dirt, to the farmer it's potential. And that is basically the truth behind farming. Because mostly students who lived in rural areas wanted to pursue college because they don't want farming. Corn production is a hard farming business. This means that every farmers see their farms as an entrepreneurial business that includes raising of animals such as cow for milk production and corn for commercial purposes. This this is to provide the needs of their families. Farmers, on the other hand, do not take an action regarding to their crops problem because the little things happen to it, especially to those who are new in farming because they commonly hesitate in applying fertilizers, in sowing seeds, and how deep is it, and that results to a quality of crops that never meets the buyers in the market. And that is the reason that it is important to have a proper knowledge and skills in current production. The purpose of the study is to help the farmers for corn production and to apply possible outcomes in the future references. This means that if we can come up to the results of the study, it may be a great help to the future researchers or students who wanted to do research. Objectives of the study. The first one is to determine the deficiencies of farmers in corn production. We are going to determine the insufficient knowledge of every farmers. For example, why they never meet their expected income. Is their knowledge and skills not enough in taking care of their farm, such as plowing and applying of fertilizers? The next one is to identify the possible solutions to overcome those deficiencies. So we are going to find a solution. For example, we can ask for those expert farmers because of course they have a bunch of knowledge about farming. The last objectives is to ascertain the deficiencies and possible solutions that affects to their financial. Are those solutions affects their financial status? Then let's go to the related studies or the RRL. In the study of Blanford on last 2007, he focuses to the lack of information to the farmers. This correlates to our study because some institutions forget to give a seminar to those who are farming in the rural areas because they are lacking of information too. Next, Next is the study of Charles in 2019, and he found out that the factors affecting the crop yield is through the agricultural practices and farmers' decisions. Next is the study of Johnson on last 2018, and he found out that the crops never meet the buyers in the market because of its low quality. In the study of Briones in last 2005, we found out that the efficient and growth of the product increases the productivity of it, and that is enough to sustain the needs of a person and on the market. So let's move on to the last part of this research proposal, which is the methodology. The first one is the research design. We choose descriptive research design because we are going to carry out an observation and interview which will make easier for us to gather the data. Next is the sampling procedure. We choose purposive sampling because we have a specific objectives which is the farmer's lack of skills in corn production. That's why our respondents are those farmers who planted corn in a long time and those who are new in farming. Okay, next na tayo. This one is the locale of the study. This study will be conducted in Kapayangan, Banisina, North Cotabato, Gastab, Banisina, North Cotabato, Lagindingan, Misamis Oriental, Dulugon, Maramog, Bukidnon, La Fortuna, Impasugong, Bukidnon, and Simaya, Malay-Balay, Bukidnon. These are chosen areas for the study, which mostly are rural areas, where farmers are mostly located. The next one is the data gathering procedures. How are we going to gather our data? First is to follow safe and healthy protocols, because as what I have said earlier, we are going to conduct an interview, and that will be a virtual interview for those farmers who have a gadgets, and a face-to-face interview for those farmers who never had a gadgets. With the following of health and safety protocols to secure the letter of request and for the interview. The next one is the last part of the methodology, which is the methods of analysis. So, how are we going to analyze our data? So, we are going to analyze it through qualitative interpretation. And this is through cohesive manner, which the researchers are going to evaluate and summarize the answer from the respondents. So, for the recap, the significance of our research in the farmers is that to give them an additional ideas and to expand their knowledge about corn production, especially that there are farmers who are beginners. In conclusion to that, we can help the farmers through giving them a better living as well as a prosperous harvest to make the world a better place.